Hey, Grit family, Kurt Saban coming at you. A little bit different background today. Today, I'm just sitting out on my porch, but just wanted to give you a quick update of how the Spartan race went this weekend. As many of you know, I, as well as Coach Josh, was down in Ohio running a Spartan race. I ran a Spartan Beast, which, in case you don't know, is a half marathon distance, so a little over 13 miles, with 36 obstacles of varying degree of difficulty, all through one of the muddiest terrains you could ever find. Josh, it was his first race ever. He did the Super, which is a 10K race, through the same crazy conditions that I was in. A few less obstacles, but if you want to hear a story of excitement, you want to hear somebody who experienced something for the very first time that he'll never forget, talk to Coach Josh. He is beyond excited and can talk your ear off about how this is his new thing and what he's going to do. He's caught the bug and it's so exciting. But for you people that are getting ready for your first Spartan race, for you people that have done Spartan races and are thinking about possibly doing Ohio next year, I want to give you my perspective of how it went. So for one, incredible experience, incredible people. You'll have a great time. And fortunately, we do have an obstacle course, Jim, which makes the obstacles in a Spartan race very, very achievable, very, very doable. I was very well prepared for that. So was Coach Josh. Coach Josh actually did 0 burpees through everything that he had out there. So if there's one thing we have everyone ready for, it's to avoid burpees and be able to complete these obstacles. Now for the running though, I don't have 2-3 feet full of mud and water and muck for people to be able to go through. So you got to find different ways to train for the very, very rough terrain. Now this was the muddiest course I have ever seen by a very significant margin. I mean, there were multiple miles in ankle deep mud where you were afraid you were going to lose your shoes somewhere down in there. My friend Jaime, who was with me, he actually ended up barefoot for over a half a mile, just trying to recover from everything that was going on with his legs and feet as he's trying to move through all this muck. So you need to prepare for that. What does that mean? That could mean running through sand, that could be running on the beach, that could just mean running through some terrible, terrible trails after a very, very rainy day. Either way, you're going to be using a ton of core strength. You're going to be using your quads, your hip flexors, everything that you need to stay balanced, because that is going to be the toughest thing for you on one of these courses. This isn't running down the track. This isn't running down the road. This is running up and down hills in very, very slick conditions. So outside of those 2 or 3 miles that were in that thick, thick, thick mud, you also had 2 or 3 miles that were in at least ankle deep, if not up to waist deep water, with mud at the bottom. You're going through trenches that Jeeps go through on a daily basis as they're running around this course. So you have to be prepared for everything. You have to keep your balance. You have to learn how to move fast without losing your footing. The last thing you want to do is twist an ankle or something in terrain that you're not ready for. So it's about being able to walk fast, wade through water, get your feet going, and just keep moving forward. Now, outside of that, you also have 2 or 3 miles that are just in complete, just slick, feet sliding all over the place mud. So you're not going deep in it, but you're just trying to keep everything tight in your legs and core, just so that you don't slide off the track and fall into one of these little ruts where these Jeeps go through. So you're just kind of balancing, dancing through, almost like you're running across the slack line at Grit. That's kind of what it feels like. So biggest thing I can give anyone who's getting ready for a Spartan race, work on your balance and agility. Like the obstacles, there's no doubt if you're coming into Grit or you're working with us in our at-home programs, you are going to be ready for that. You're going to have the grip strength, you're going to have the pull strength, you're going to have what you need in that category. We've got you covered for sure. But a lot of people like to skip the balance portion, or they kind of go through it because, oh, well, Spartan races don't have a lot of balance obstacles. You're right. But the whole course is a balance obstacle. You've got to be ready for it. So if you're looking either to get ready for your first Spartan race, if you've done many Spartan races before and you're just trying to get better, if you're trying to move into an age competitive category or elite category, come into Grit Obstacle Training. Come chat with me. Come chat with Coach Josh. Get our experiences. Get what we've been through. We'll introduce you to plenty of other people who've run these same sort of courses, people who've been doing this way longer than we have. We've got them. We have them in the gym. They're in our adult classes, and we're here for you. We're ready to go. So I hope you are getting ready for a great adventure later on this season, or you just got back from one. Either way, and I guess let me say this. if you haven't done a Spartan race, all you need to do is talk to Coach Josh for 30 to 45 seconds, and you will be sold. You will be signing up for races all over the place, because this guy just had a life-changing experience for him, and I know it's going to be an amazing growth process as he gets better and better. He's a lot younger than I am. He's got a lot more years to go, and I can't wait to see where he gets to. So hope everyone's doing great. Stay safe and get out there, keep training, and we'll see you soon.